Welcome to the show, WWE Nation. This is SmackDown Spotlight, your update center for matches and news. Hit that bell and let's begin. The WWE Universe was left stunned when Jacob Fatu made a shocking return during what should have been Cody Rhodes' most triumphant night. Just moments after Cody celebrated retaining his championship, Fatu stormed the arena and unleashed chaos that changed everything. But his reason for attacking Cody wasn't personal. It was a message from Roman Reigns himself, reigniting old rivalries and setting the stage for what could become WWE's biggest power struggle yet. The night everything changed. Saturday night's main event was supposed to be a celebration of heart, perseverance, and redemption. Cody Rhodes stood in the ring as the reigning champion, proudly defending his title in an emotional, hard-fought match that left fans chanting his name in pure admiration. For months, Cody had represented resilience, the man who came back, conquered the odds, and fulfilled his dream. His victory was more than a win. It was a storybook ending years in the making. But in WWE, perfect endings rarely stay perfect for long. Just as Cody embraced his family and thanked the fans, Jacob Fatu's entrance music hit, sending shockwaves through the arena. The cheers turned into murmurs of confusion as the powerhouse, unseen for months due to injury, walked purposefully to the ring. The return of a monster. Jacob Fatu's return had been the subject of quiet speculation backstage. A dominant presence before his injury, fans wondered when and how he'd make his mark again. No one expected him to pick the biggest stage, interrupting WWE's most emotional moment of the year. The energy changed instantly as Fatu locked eyes with Cody, walking with cold intensity. At first, Cody extended a hand in respect, thinking perhaps this was a symbolic return gesture. Instead, Fatu pulled him close and delivered a thunderous attack that left the champion stunned. It wasn't just a physical ambush. It was a statement. The celebration turned into chaos. The ring became a battlefield, and the joy in the arena evaporated. What was supposed to be a tribute to Cody's legacy turned into the start of something darker. Roman Reigns' shadow still looms. The most chilling part of the night wasn't the attack itself. It was the revelation that followed. As WWE officials rushed to restore order, Jacob Fatu grabbed a microphone and uttered words that changed the meaning of everything that had just happened. He claimed his actions were part of a message from Roman Reigns, declaring that Cody's reign wasn't legitimate because Roman had never lost his title in the first place. To many fans, it sounded like another mind game from the tribal chief. To others, it was proof that Roman's influence continued to shape WWE even in his absence. This declaration cast doubt on Cody's championship, stirring controversy across the WWE Universe. Suddenly, Cody's dream victory was overshadowed by a challenge to his legitimacy as champion. Cody Rhodes' resilience. Tested Cody's story has always been one of grit and perseverance, and this moment became another test of that resolve. In the days following the attack, WWE announced that Cody was recovering from several injuries and would need time away from in-ring competition. Fans around the world flooded social media with messages of support, rallying behind the champion who has never stayed down for long. While the physical toll was real, what truly weighed on Cody was the emotional sting, seeing his defining moment stolen by someone acting on Roman Reigns' behalf. Yet, even in pain, Cody made it clear through a heartfelt message that he wasn't done. He promised to return stronger, to defend his championship proudly, and to face Roman Reigns directly when the time was right. That statement reignited hope and reminded everyone why Cody remains one of WWE's most beloved figures. Roman's response and the conspiracy rumors. When Roman Reigns finally addressed the situation on SmackDown, his words only deepened the mystery. He denied directly ordering the attack, but didn't hide his approval of what Jacob Fatu had done. Roman coolly reminded the world that he had never been defeated for his title, and that Cody's victory, while inspiring, didn't make him the true champion. It was a masterclass in manipulation, Roman maintaining his dominance without lifting a finger. Meanwhile, whispers began circulating that Fatu's assault might not have been an isolated incident. Some backstage sources suggested that Roman had been quietly influencing events across WWE, ensuring that no champion could ever rise above his legacy. Whether true or not, this narrative painted Roman as a puppet master, still pulling strings from behind the scenes. WWE's official stance. WWE management quickly released a statement condemning the attack, emphasizing that unprovoked assaults would not be tolerated. Jacob Fatu was indefinitely suspended. Though some fans speculated it was part of a larger storyline, the company's leadership faced a dilemma: how to protect their champion while keeping one of the most compelling stories in recent history alive. Behind the scenes, executives were reportedly split. Some believed this development added depth and drama, while others worried it had gone too far and risked derailing Cody's momentum as the face of the company. Regardless of opinions, the entire wrestling world was talking about it. And that meant WWE had everyone's attention. The road ahead for Cody Rhodes. As Cody continued his recovery, questions loomed about the future of the championship. Would he be forced to vacate the title if he couldn't defend it in time? Or would WWE make an exception, acknowledging the extraordinary circumstances of his situation? Fans waited anxiously for updates, while rumors swirled that Roman Reigns might use Cody's absence to stake his claim to the gold once more. But Cody's history proves one thing: he doesn't quit. If anything, this setback may fuel him to return even stronger. His next chapter could see him not only defending his title but also reclaiming his pride and proving to Roman, to Jacob Fatu, and to the WWE Universe that he truly deserves to be champion. Could a faction war be coming? Speculation has already begun about Cody forming his own alliance to counter Roman's lingering influence. With the Bloodline's dominance extending across brands, Cody may need allies to even the odds. Names like Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and even Seth Rollins have been whispered as potential partners, superstars who share a history with Roman and understand the toll of his reign. If this rumor becomes reality, WWE could be on the verge of its biggest faction war since the Attitude Era, a clash between those loyal to Roman's legacy and those fighting for wrestling's future. Fans are already imagining dream matches and dramatic showdowns that could define the next year of WWE programming. Jacob Fatu's redemption or downfall. Jacob Fatu's return instantly made him one of WWE's most talked-about stars. His power, presence, and connection to the Bloodline make him a dangerous force, but also a man with something to prove. Is he truly Roman's enforcer? Or is he using this moment to step out of Roman's shadow and establish his own identity? His next steps will determine whether he becomes a long-term main event fixture or remains remembered only as the man who ambushed Cody Rhodes on his biggest night. The story that will define an era. At its core, this isn't just about one attack or one rivalry. It's about legacy, leadership, and the ongoing battle between honor and power. Cody Rhodes represents the dreamer who fought his way back to the top with respect and hard work. Roman Reigns represents the ruler who built his empire through dominance and influence, and Jacob Fatu stands between them, a reminder that loyalty in WWE can be as dangerous as betrayal. As the road to the next major pay-per-view unfolds, the WWE Universe waits for answers. Will Cody return to reclaim his moment? Will Roman finally step back into the ring to prove his claim? Or will Jacob's interference ignite a war that changes WWE forever? One thing's certain, the story is far from over, and the next chapter promises to shake the wrestling world again.